Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Leo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for whenever you're seeing it. If the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there could be messages meant for you. Make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. Just a matter of balance. Leo, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, it's called At Last by Etta James. It's an old classic. And it's, it starts out by saying, "At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue." And it just goes on to, talking about how lucky she feels, how free she feels, talking about, how blue and deep and dark and depressed, she was in the past, but now all of that is lifted, so you could have met somebody or gotten a new job or, changed your situation in some way that you feel happy again, right? And if not yet, it will be soon, right? That, or you could be witnessing somebody around you with that feeling, but I really, truly feel like this is you, Leo, starting out with your energy. So I like it a lot. Welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. I do apologize for the way that I look, but I was out. I did like 2.5 miles today, and I know I should jump in the shower and everything, but Spirit, as I was outside, it was just a beautiful day, and I was I said hi and, good morning, good afternoon to 15 different people and petted all the dogs, and you're out in nature and you just feel good, and the sunlight shining, the weather's beautiful here. So as I was, wrapping up my time, clarification, as I was wrapping up my time exercising, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go and, do some readings real quick before I relax and, take a spiritual shower, so to speak. So anyway, I'm resonating with this energy at last. My time is coming. I'm coming into a very good place, professionally, and just feel really confident within myself. I too share a Leo placement for those of you who follow the channel, and for those of you who are brand new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell. That way you can get notified of all of my upcoming content. But yeah, so let's see what we've got coming in store then for you guys. You could be exercising, getting, into, more healthier habits, making you feel real good, that type of energy too. At last, it's finally come along. Things are feeling good, right? What do we have for our lovely Leo collective spirits for our higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good? So mote it be. What do we have for Leo? Did that flip over? No. Okay, support. There's always help around. When you ask, it can be found. So if somebody's looking for support or needs support, just ask. Put yourself out there. I know Leos especially. I've had a couple Leos in my life that have really been there for me, and I still have to support them back. But they've really been there for me, and what I've learned in all of those experiences is, when you need help, you just ask. You have to ask. There's more people out there that care for you than you actually know. And, it's always good to make sure that, you receive that support with so much appreciation and gratitude, because, karma is a real thing, and what goes around comes around, right? So, blessings on blessings. Underneath the deck, we've got the green fairy. A cheeky green fairy on your behalf is appearing here to make you laugh. So I always think of absinthe with this card, but also I'm in the cannabis industry and plant medicine space, and so the green fairy is a fairy of, plants and plant medicine and things like that. So you could work in the industry. There could be comedy coming into your life, something that makes you happy, makes you laugh, and also brings you support. Support could come in where it makes you smile. I just heard, turn that frown upside down. Okay. All right, we'll start with the Herbcrafter's Tarot. What do we have for Leo, please? It's like I'm feeling like somebody's saying at last, like not only love has come along, but maybe like support has come along. It could be support from a relationship, you know. And if you haven't met that person yet, they could be right around the corner. Let's just see what the cards have to say. Leo, please. All right. So, beginning energy, 6 of water. This talks about, nostalgia. It can mean nostalgia. It can mean anybody from your past, anybody from childhood, anybody that brings out childlike energy within you, like your inner child, anything like that. It could be it could be, balancing things out or offering a cup of love or emotion or friendship to, somebody from your past. Maybe you're rekindling things, or just somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, or working together some way, but it like fulfills you, right? Could also be like a cup of support. What do we have for Leo, please? 3 cards for Leo. One more. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So the first card that came out is the 5 of Air, White Sage. It's really interesting because, I use sage all the time, but with these readings, like I always sage at the beginning when I start my series, and it kind of depends on how many readings I get out in a day, but each time I start like a new sit down, a new sesh, like a new group, I always make sure to sage. And I sat down to do your reading and hadn't saged in a while, so I did it right before your reading, and then we get the White Sage card. So this is the 5 of Air, which is 5 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, have it somewhere strong in your chart, or just dealing with somebody who does. This card typically means bittersweet victory, like you're battling with somebody or fighting against someone. When I say fight, I use that term loosely, right? But it's just somebody that you're kind of going head to head with. In that situation, there's always a winner and there's always somebody who doesn't win. It could be like an argument or whatever. But there's some kind of friction, which is why you need white sage to kind of purify and cleanse that energy. So then we've got the cat tail in reverse. It's the 6 of Swords, more air energy. Now what's interesting is when upright, this talks about being able to move from choppy waters to calmer waters, from rough communication to smoother communication. You could even be doing some traveling potentially, but when it's in reverse, I feel like there's been like a halt on that. There could be something like, tying that up or holding that back, or making it difficult to be able to travel or to be able to relay messages or to communicate well. Or maybe there's just a distance between two people, or some kind of blockage in communication, or the communication's been rough. But what is coming in is the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Fire, and that's your energy, Leo. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this is all about victory and success. So I feel like if there has been some stagnancy in communication and or working together on something, or you feel like, you've been battling it out or butting heads or something like that, I feel like there's victory coming in with that situation. Now, what's interesting, we've got 5, 6 in reverse, but then 6 and then 7. So it's like 5, 6, 7. So underneath the deck is card number 7, the Chariot, Cedar. And you could either be dealing with a Cancer, or the Chariot also talks about travel. Could have something to do with a vehicle or a car, but you could be traveling point A to point B, or this is like something that's happening very quickly. So, whatever the situation is, and everybody's timeline is different, everybody's storyline is different. this could be something that like changes very, very quickly, but it changes, for the better. Six of Fire is nasturtium, the flower. Nasturtium. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It's really pretty though, whatever it is. Sorry, my phone keeps buzzing. Okay, so underneath the deck we've got Aries energy, the Emperor. So you could be dealing with it in Aries, or just somebody who's very like Emperor-like energy. He's the king of all kings, very masculine, in control of things. Or this could be you. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you could be powering up into this Emperor-like energy, taking control of a situation, your life, a job. You might have gotten promoted and, be a leader to people or something like that. It's very fiery energy, which is like you, Leo. So this definitely could be you. Or you're just dealing with somebody. It's like being 5 steps ahead. It's number 4 in the tarot, so it's like talking about stability too. House, home. Could have something to do with the house, home, stability, foundation, something like that. What do we have for Leo, please? What's the 5 of air? Okay. So clarifying the 5 of swords is the 10 of pentacles. What's the 6 of air in reverse for Leo? Oh, 2 cards came out. Temperance and the 10 of wands. So there's an ending to something because of this miscommunication. It also could be moving. Somebody could be moving. But it's like you're being protected in this. It's like a good thing. There's balance, and it's like saying be patient through this situation, through this move, through this journey. What's the 6 of fire? Whoa, 2 more. Okay. Oh. So we've got the Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And the 7 of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But the Queen of Cups, she's, cups are all about feelings and emotions, but she's somebody who's very loyal, very trustworthy, very dedicated, very wise, right? Very intuitive, almost like a mystic. She is a mystic, actually. Could be a mother, very motherly. And there's some kind of victory that either she's experiencing, or I feel like she's experiencing it, and it's like a huge period of growth for her. It's like a victory, success, but also growth because of something that's happened. And that's what you're seeing. So the 5 of air, there's been fighting or some kind of battle within a family, or this could be like a company or a corporation or something. There's been some kind of battle, some kind of fighting. Somebody won, somebody lost. This also has to do with legacy, empire, inheritance. Like typically the 10 of Pentacles is jackpot, it's like jackpot money, that kind of stuff. The ultimate win. Somebody could have been battling for money in a situation. Somebody could have gotten a payout or something. Whether that's you or the other person. Because, this could be you or this could be somebody else's storyline within your world. It's important to you for a reason. This is why, you're here watching it. So regardless, then we have this cat tail, the 6 of air in reverse. So it's like where somebody was supposed to be moving on to calmer waters, they're not, or there's some kind of miscommunication or messages or something that just isn't getting through. But it caused somebody to move, but that person is protected, whether that's you or another person. I'm hearing this person also could be like an earth angel. The 10 of Wands is all about endings and beginnings, laying down the burdens and then starting a new cycle. Somebody could have been really burdened, but again, it's like they're protected. They're just protected. And so it looks like, it's either, I really feel strongly that this Queen of Cups is, now having a very successful period of growth, or somebody wants to grow with her. And it's happening very fast. So we've got underneath the deck, the Star. This is like very healing energy. She could be a healer. I say she because there's a girl on the card. It could be a guy too, right? But the Star is all about, healing, hopes, wishes, goals. But also, this could be, somebody in the spotlight, somebody who's star-like quality, celebrity, something like that, influencer. But somebody's, I just heard rising star, because the Chariot, it's like happening very fast. Shooting star, rising star, somebody's rising quickly. The 17th, 7, 17, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 10, 10. Wow. There's a lot of repeat numbers in here too. That's interesting. Okay. For some of you, like if this isn't you, this could be another person that you like. I'm looking at the support card, like maybe you helped support. And in that case, karma is a real thing, and karma will come back. What you put out into the world is, what comes back in one way, shape, or form. So if you haven't, like I've been saying it this entire reading, if you haven't seen it yet, just wait. It could be coming, right? So that could be coming. Underneath the deck, we've got say no. So this is underlying energy, what you don't see coming, but there's something or someone that maybe you said no to, or you should say no to. This is interesting. Reassess, okay, and do what you love. So somebody may be asking you, or may have asked you, because this is underlying energy. We haven't gotten to the top yet. Somebody could have asked you, like, to do something that would have taken what you love in a completely different direction. You could be, like, offered, like, another role or another job for something that's, like, so different from everything that, your soul kind of, like, calls out to and desires. I feel like in that case, Spirit's saying, say no. Say no to what doesn't feel right. Obviously, trust your gut, but you want to do what you love. Reassess the situation. Like, don't let money rule your decisions. Okay? Don't let money rule your decisions. Let your passion for what you do, your intent behind the work of what you do, rule your decisions, right? Because 9 times out of 10 every time, like, it's going to work out in your favor when you're doing it with the right intent. And then face your adversities. So what is it that you've been avoiding? What is it that you've been, neglecting to, confront face to face, head to head? It's like when you approach a mountain, it's a mountain, right? You don't have any drilling equipment or whatever. It's like, you have to scale it. You have to just do it. You can't go around it. You can't go under it. You got to go over it, through it, over it, if you don't have equipment, right? But you got to get to it. Face your adversities. And it's like, whoa. It's also kind of like, dealing with your demons. Don't pretend that they're not there. You have to deal with them face on, head on. And it's like, once you've done that and you conquer the mountain, so to speak, right? If we're using that analogy. The next time you face it, it's not so hard. I don't know who I'm talking to with that. If any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. if any of this is vibing with you, right? And this is so general. I mean, this is like for the general Leo collective, right? So, or anybody with Leo placements that's watching this. So, if you are interested in a more personal reading where, I dive down deep into your energy, all of my contact information is in the description below this video. All right, what do we have for our music oracle for Leo, please? What's our music oracle for Leo? Thank you. This is funny. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, because I just did a Cancer reading not too long ago. I was also they were my first reading, and then I did this one or whatever, but there was a break in between. Anyway, the song that came up for them was Frank Sinatra, and even though that Frank didn't pop up for their music oracle, I still found the card and read it. And while Etta James is one of like my favorite music artists, especially from that time period, right? Frank Sinatra's song has been like running through my head throughout this entire reading. Now we have another really great passed on musician for top of the deck, and that's Prince. So let's read these for you. Underneath the deck, Frank Sinatra. Somebody could be from New York or have New York ties, because we've got his song New York, New York in the background. Everyone looks up to the guy behind the guy. I'm getting like somebody could be the guy behind the guy, like second-hand manned, like second in command or something like that. Fly yourself to the moon of your choice, and you only get one shot at life, so aim high. So it's like make it or break it, right? If you're going to shoot your shot, do it. Frank had some balls, I'll tell you that much. But he was also involved with the mob, and he dealt with some really shady, freaking people, right? So consider your sources and who you do work with, because, there's that side to him too. He was, I'm sure, a great guy, one of the best musicians of his time period, but there's a lot of secrets revolving around that man. A lot of stuff. So, and then we have Prince. So, Prince, do what you damn well like, but always do it to the utmost. Very honorable. Never lose touch with your colorful side, and your dream home lies outside of time. I love that. Your dream home lies outside of time. It's like you're not on anybody else's schedule but your own. To be like your own boss, to be your own, in control of your own timeline. Like, that's the dream. That's where everybody wants to live, right? I love that so much. And never lose touch with your colorful side. His favorite color is purple. Purple is a color of royalty. It's a color of your crown and third eye chakras. One's indigo, one's purple, right? Violet, whatever. But, he was also one of the greatest musicians of his time as well. And he did whatever he damn well liked, but he did it to the utmost. He did it to perfection, and that's why he's so great. So it's, Leo, it's like, whatever you do, do it to the utmost. Do it to perfection. And I feel like a lot of you do. I mean, that's why you're Leos. You like to, be correct. You like to be, center of attention. Most of you. That's the stereotypical idea behind like a Leo, but you guys are also very cuddly. You can be very loving, very affectionate. I say it all the time. It's like those are just the general characteristics of one sun sign, right? But everybody has their own astrological thumbprint, and that's your natal chart. Everybody's charts are different. They're made up of different signs, and so everybody's personalities and characteristics are different too. So there's no two same Leos, so to speak. Regardless, that's what I have for you guys this week. However it resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. But as you know, it's together we grow. I always love sharing this time, energy, and space with you every quarter, month, and week when I'm, on my regular schedules. And I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace, Leo.